called
Here
like
we go.
the pressure group. So like before these students went into the room, they told the students, calm down, don't be afraid. Okay, so that's group one. They score on average, they had a Nintendo Wii like measuring their that group scored like a 60% on the test. Another they call the reappraisal group. Reappraisal is finding a way to maybe change the way you think and talk about fear. They tell this group before they go to, hey, it's normal and expected to be nervous. That's human. Doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. It's like human nature to be a bit stressed type of situation. That group scores an 81%. So that's like a 30% performance comes from one little adjustment the way like they instruct you to think about it. And I think more compelling research like this, they usually measure physiology. And so they'll measure the student's heart rate, blood pressure, and hormones. So what they discovered in this study and many more, there was no difference between every student's heart rate goes up, every student's blood pressure changes, every student's hormones change. Like, yeah, every student felt the same. The key to realize when we talk about fear and other tough emotions, we don't have very much control over how we feel, but our power comes from what we think about it. When we're trained, like group one, to calm down, when we're trained, don't be afraid, it actually, the research shows, oftentimes makes it worse and it creates a lot of stigma around it. So put yourself into their shoes. They're told, hey, no worries, calm down, don't be afraid. And if they're put into a room, that's all three strangers, they're going to feel something. But you see, the way they're going to interpret those feelings is a negative thing. It's, oh, you told me not to be afraid, but I am afraid. I'm strong. I'm not good at this. I'm not ready. I'm not prepared. No one else feels like this. You know, all of that shame makes it feel worse. And think about where they're at when they're singing the song on the fear. Why am I feeling this? How do I stop this? But then think about the second person who is given permission to feel. Hey, it's okay. It's expected. It's human. They're put into the room singing the same song, feeling the same emotion. If they were given permission to feel, they can turn their attention to the song. They all feel the same, for sure. And as humans face challenges when we're in a high pressure situation, taking a test, going into a job interview, trying out for a team. These are situations that will make us feel uncomfortable, and we have to learn to accept that. The way we take the power out of those emotions hands is not by fighting them and suppressing them, but it's by giving people permission to feel. It's okay. It's expected. It's human. It's normal. Doesn't mean it's always fun to feel those emotions, but it's okay. Right. So I think about that study and many more all the time, and this is like one learning equation that we spend a lot of time on when we're in groups. It's like, hey, we have to upgrade the way we talk about tough emotions. And when we do that, we start to take the power out of their hands. So we tell people, look, when it comes to learning, our goal is not to become fearless. Our goal is we don't want fear making our decisions we're trying to learn. And the only way to get there is through acceptance. It's not by fighting the fear.
Right. I remember reading something recently about rejection, right? Because people fear rejection a lot, right? I think that it kind of plays into this as well, where it was, and I'm going to forget the guy's name. You're much better with the names than I am, but it was this idea that he was going to do something that he was pretty sure was going to get rejected like every single day. Just get used to this feeling of rejection rather than running away from it, kind of run toward it, right? And start to build up, how do I react to it? And it was something along the lines of like the first few days that it happened, he would sort of push back on the rejection, right? Or just sort of like take it, right? And say, okay, he'd go in and say, hey, can I have $20? Somebody said no. Maybe they would say no. He'd walk away, sort of like check off the list, right? Like, okay, I got my rejection for the day. And then as time went on, he started to ask why, or like would ask, give a little more context around the thing that he was pretty sure he's going to get rejected on. Right? Over time, it started to change where it almost became